I recently finished this sketchbook and I wanted to do a flip through with you guys. So this is a Hanamulla toned watercolor book. And the first page I did was when I was on a cruise last year. So it's just a drawing of my palette. And I also did these, I had taken my Peerless watercolors, which this is Peerless watercolors if you haven't seen them. They're like watercolor but like in a sheet, so it's easy to travel with. And I had taken those, and then the Joanne Sharp ones, which are right here. And I wanted to like swatch all the colors so I knew what I had with me. And then this was me practicing how to do a blue bonnet, because I was going to make some cards with blue bonnets. Then on a trip to the Art Therapy Association conference in San Diego last year. And then I did a bunch of just like little watercolor shapes that I was planning on doodling all of these, but I did too many. So I can't do a different doodle design in every single one. I don't have that much in me. Again at the art therapy conference, and then this is me like swatching different colors in different places. Like some of these I purchased and swatched, or somebody gave to me, or I was at a conference and they had samples. This was leftover paint. I just never came back and did anything with it. Notes from a class called Mapping Your Stars, which was about astrology. So these are all astrology related notes. Move this down just a bit. Some more swatches. This was me attempting to recreate an image from an artist that I purchased some like oracle cards from, and she had done a whole bunch of different gemstones in this kind of watercolor thing, and I really liked the emerald one, so I tried to do one. Swatching more watercolors as my collection grew. This was on a friend dinner date, trying to make some flowers, playing with a handmade stamp. It's not an orange, even though it looks that way. Some little collage pieces. Playing with layering watercolor. This is all layers, so it's like 20 different layers. Again, like I was taking a class, watercolor for relaxation, so learning how to do these different activities. This is the mother method, which is like, these are the colors I had, and I made all of these colors from those. This was another friend date that we went to eat, and we go eat and we often draw and make art while we're eating. More mother method, learning to do different tones with the watercolor. Again, some more exercises from that class. This is the travel palette that I have, and I put this image in here because I was going on a trip and I wanted to actually remember which color is where, because like these two colors look the exact same when you're just looking at the palette. It's really hard to tell the difference. And then here I was playing with what colors can I make out of that palette that I was going to travel with. Some more watercolor for relaxation. I love how that turned out. Some neurographic art. Some watermelons. This was a art therapy continuing education thing I went to. I went to an artist meetup in Austin at Drink's Backyard, and I drew that while we were there. And I also had a little bit of time left over, and I just did a rainbow. And then this is from the IAMPITH conference, and this was Paul Antonio talking to us about calligraphy and meditation. And I really liked this idea of like inhaling on an upstroke and exhaling on a downstroke. So I've actually been trying that since I've come back from the conference. Some notes from the Newbie Network and some sketches I was doing at lunch one day. And then this was from the round robin. They taught you how to do different activities. And so this was from that too. And like the instruction sheet is right here. And then we made little watercolor plants in pots. And then these are from the Evening with the Stars, where they write your name for you. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to show you guys up close. Look at that. So pretty, right? And then look at that one. And then this one. Look at that beautiful flower. And then the last page is my most recent artist friend date with my friend Christy. We went and had burgers, and then she came to my house because we usually go in a different city, but since she was in my city, she came out and looked at my farm. And then just some notes I had taken one day while I was waiting somewhere about what I wanted to do in Lisbon, but now I'm not going to Lisbon anymore, and I'm sorry that my dog is barking. And that's it for today.